What is vagal tone, and how can we improve it to heal from chronic pain and symptoms? I know what you're all thinking right now, that this guy really needs a haircut. And I'm with you. I look like I'm in a 80s pop music video. Vagal tone is an indicator of how well the vagus nerve is functioning, and it allows us to flexibly go into a parasympathetic state by modifying breathing, heart rate, arousal, and attention. High vagal tone allows us to flexibly shift between the parasympathetic and sympathetic systems, while poor vagal tone makes your system really rigid and stuck in defense states. Overall, high vagal tone is associated with better physical and mental health, while low vagal tone is associated with poor mental and physical health. For a little bit of the science behind it, vagal tone is indirectly measured by heart rate variability. Now, heart rate variability, what this is, it's the time between consecutive heartbeats. And we actually want high heart rate variability. So high heart rate variability equals high vagal tone, while low heart rate variability equals low vagal tone. Now, why is improving vagal tone important for healing from chronic pain and symptoms? See, poor vagal tone is associated with anxiety, depression, trauma, inflammatory bowel diseases, IBS, chronic pain, and chronic fatigue. Our nervous system lets us know through these symptoms that it's feeling dysregulated. When we have poor vagal tone, our nervous system gets caught in a cycle of activation where it's going into high sympathetic, fight or flight, or shutting down into low dorsal vagal. However, high vagal tone is associated with better emotional regulation, more positive emotions and social connectedness, reductions in inflammation, better pain inhibiting capacity, and reductions in IBS symptoms. See, through these changes, our nervous system is letting us know that it's feeling regulated. One of our goals while healing chronic pain and symptoms is to improve your vagal tone and allow you to spend more time in the ventral vagal system of safety and connection. And neuroplastic pain and symptoms will actually reduce by improving vagal tone, as your system will shift from one of danger and protection to one of safety and connection. Here are a few ways you can improve vagal tone. Polyvagal breathing exercises. I have some breathing practices on my channel that I'll link to the top here, and I use these every day to improve regulation in my system. Somatic practices and awareness. By building body awareness and using somatic practices, it can improve our vagal tone and help you heal. I do this every day, and I have a somatic basics video that I'll link to the top here. Qigong or yoga. These are such healing practices that I use every day, pairing together slow movements and breathing. And by doing this, it can help us shift to that ventral vagal state and tone your vagus nerve. Meditation. Meditation can help bring calmness and ease into our system. And if done first thing in the morning, it can carry on throughout the day. And by doing this, we can shift to that ventral vagal state that we're looking for. Attending with the senses, whether it's sight, sound, taste, touch, or smell, by attending to the senses, we can actually be more in the here and now. And that's how we're going to shift to a state of safety and connection. Exposure to cold water in short bursts. Cold water tones the vagus nerve. I know it sounds weird, but I do this every day. For at least 2 minutes, I'm having a cold shower. And by doing this, it actually helps to activate the parasympathetic system. Now, you might hear this and be like, I am not doing that, and that's okay. There's other ways on this list that you can tone your vagus nerve if this isn't a fit for you. Singing, chanting, or humming. By using our voice in a warm and rhythmic way, it can activate the vagus nerve. So next time you're in your car, make sure you're singing or humming along to the radio. And finally, nature. Make sure you spend time in nature. In our society, we have lots of ways to avoid being in nature. We can stay inside, especially I'm in Alberta, it's cold half of the year. It's easy for me to just hide out in my house. But our nervous system, it needs to be connected to nature to regulate. So make sure you're practicing this. As you can see, there's lots of ways to tone the vagus nerve. So mix it up, try something new, and go and tone that vagus nerve.